Section 24 from Songs of Love and Life by Zora Cross. This LibriVox recording is in the public domain. Read by Elise D. Sonnet 24. I'll be whate'er you wish, a bird, a flower, gathering through crystal rivers of the air, moods of the moon and starry spices fair, to shed them over you from hour to hour. I'll be a little slave without a dower, sitting submissive on your palace stair, until you lift me up and bid me wear jewels of ecstasy and share your power. I could not be a woman and refuse aught of your wishings, O my soul's delight. I could not love you and desire not this, that unto me your least thought may transfuse all that in you most needs me day and night. In this alone shall I know fullest bliss. End of section 24.
Section 32, Songs of Love and Life by Zora Cross. This LibriVox recording is in the public domain. Read by Caveat. Sonnet 32. How foolish were the ancients, O my soul, who dreamed that death surmounted love like ours, and decked the marble mound with precious flowers, that laughed in lustrous lyrics at their dole, in poppied urn or antique beryl bowl. They burned the incense to departed hours, thinking that nothing would renew the powers. Life left deserted at a finished goal. Love, love, there is no death for me and you. Swooning with aching tenderness we lie, each within each, breathing eternity. Kiss me to death, my poet, for the dew, mouthing our bodies to a scented sigh, will waft our souls to immortality. End of section 32. Section 33, Songs of Love and Life by Zora Cross. This LibriVox recording is in the public domain. Read by Caveat. Sonnet 33. Ravish my mind as you have done my heart, with that seductive fire of your great soul, and let my thoughts in close communion roll down life's wide sea on truth's unsullied chart. My singing senses quicken till they smart, my laughing blood thrills passion to its goal. So fit my mind as they from love's red bowl, whose sense of ecstasy first gave them start. O love, such wisdom should encompass me, my thought should blaze beyond the star-pricked night, piercing the wonders of a million spheres that roar for ever round eternity. And through the travail of their holy light, even God would feel our passion in his tears. End of section 33. Section 34, Songs of Love and Life by Zora Cross. This LibriVox recording is in the public domain. Read by Caveat. Sonnet 34. Oh, could I count the stars that steer the night, or chronicle the petals of all flowers, perchance my mind attuned to such high powers could make a record of my heart's sweet plight. I could outtell the loves your lips invite, the myriad sweets with which you heap the hours, suffusing all creation with the showers of thoughts and dreams your changing moods excite. Cold circumventive flattery may fill the empty annals of less loving men, or proud-eyed praise across their pages write the long red revels that their passions spill. But dipped in stars I could not trust my pen, with flowers for words to tell your love's delight. End of section 34.
Section 35 from Songs of Love and Life by Zora Cross. This LibriVox recording is in the public domain. Read by Elise D. Sonnet 35. I cannot find a fault in you, and yet I think you are not perfect many ways. I have seen lips more meet for maiden praise, and eyes less shadowed with a gray regret. But pure perfection of your love has let the tenant mirrors of my mind such rays, all other men reflect a smoky haze, and in the murk their virtues I forget. He knows not perfect who has found the best, nor worth who would deny unworthiness. But meanest flowers are fair as any rose, when blowing fragrant to our least behest. So you are perfect in my heart no less, for that unworthiness my poor mind knows. End of section 35. Sonnet 36, from Songs of Love and Life by Zora Cross. This LibriVox recording is in the public domain. Read by Elise D. Sometimes I think my love controls my thought, and then my thought o'errules my love twofold. Each is subdued with the other's hold, and I a slave beneath both fetters caught. Thus will my thought today come, patience bought. Tomorrow reigns my love supreme and bold, and each departs as he himself grows old, leaving full beauty of the dreams he wrought. So does the sun drown out his life each day and still turn in the sky. So stars grow cold yet sparkle on, and so my love and thought, this one by day and that by night hold sway. Yet both by you are, maker-like, controlled, and, being otherwise, each should be naught. End of Sonnet 36. Sonnet 37, from Songs of Love and Life by Zora Cross. This LibriVox recording is in the public domain. Read by Elise D. I know not jealousy, save as pure zeal, to lure my love to stricter vigilance. Solicitous of you, I scorn no chance to grow suspicious of your daily wheel. Doubt is imagination's golden seal, and memory the lattice of romance. I am more jealous of the day's long glance than any memory of doubt I steal. Time only rivals me where'er you go, detaining you some white and lovesome hour. I most suspect the minutes that slow spill. But jealous of another woman? No. If you should choose to love a lovely flower, I could not love you, loved I not your will. End of Sonnet 37.
Section 38, Songs of Love and Life by Zora Cross. This LibriVox recording is in the public domain. Read by Caveat. Sonnet 38. Dearest, we die, we smother love in fears. When phantoms beckon where our lips decay, red worms deep fester all our fragrant clay, and silence shuts the sepulchre of tears, no longer singing for our rosy ears. Life's mad musicians blow the pipes of play, the sun spins sparkles for the dancing day, but we make dust for our forgotten beers. Your flower soft mouth tilts laughter at such lore. If death indeed could be so vile a dream, this golden life were treason unto God. Could he who showed us visions of that shore, where truth and beauty mellow in the gleam, leave that which saw them rotting in the sod? End of section 38. Section 39, Songs of Love and Life by Zora Cross. This LibriVox recording is in the public domain. Read by Caveat. Sonnet 39. We live, we know we live, our bodies feel. Warm, wild desires about our white limbs flee, and eyes drink passion from the eyes they see, as listening lovers hear their shadows steal. Life has been ours, such as life as wheel on wheel, of sunburnt youth and softened age set free, ambition's fire, love's eager revelry, the rose romance that old adventures reel. Red life has laughed from out the dark unknown, and drawn creation from a crumb of clay. With faces to the sun we leave the womb, stretching frail hands to make his fire our own. So when death darkens all the present way, shall larger suns allure us from the tomb. End of section 39. Section 40, Songs of Love and Life by Zora Cross. This LibriVox recording is in the public domain. Read by Caveat. Sonnet 40. Dearest, if you who are my all should die, vanish away from me and not return, I should out-yearn the waves that churn and churn their troubled tides beneath a distant sky. I should grow cold and murmur sigh on sigh. till at my feet I spilled the fragrant urn of my sweet youth, where passion ceased to burn in those fair blossoms that your lips sipped dry. Dear heart, if you should leave me thus alone, I, by the lack of love, should die, forsooth, for my life should fill the vacant sea of your dear death with my eternal moan, so through the glory of my passing youth, you should live on while death remained with me. End of section 40.
Sonnet 41 from Songs of Love and Life by Zora Cross. This LibriVox recording is in the public domain. Read by Elise D. But should I go away and leave you, dear, and you, for me, moved lifelessly in pain, my living soul should fathom peace in vain, and, finding death in you, sob fullest fear. Then I should die again in heaven's still sphere, to hear the beating of your heart complain, and drift from paradise to earth again, and come to you and ease your every tear. Woman in man, dear, lives eternally, for through his scented clay she first felt light. Out of his ribs she drew her virgin breath, as I drew mine through you at love's decree. So, love, your life with mine cannot take flight, but mine must cease and melt into your death. End of Sonnet 41.
Section 42, Songs of Love and Life by Zora Cross. This LibriVox recording is in the public domain. Read by Caveat. Sonnet 42. My true mind makes as many loves of you as my full heart contentedly can hold, and when the one grows dull, the other cold, yet comes another swifter in to woo. I could not rue such changing retinue, nor chastise circumstance that keeps me bold. I make you young, or middle-aged, or old, just as it pleases my own whim to do. And then to counterbalance what you give, thus all unwittingly I smile or frown, and thoughtful, mirthful, grave, or sunny-eyed, to meet your mood, and help you best to live. In me all women to your wish bow down, in you all men at my desire abide. End of section 42.
Sonnet 43 from Songs of Love and Life by Zora Cross. This LibriVox recording is in the public domain. Read by Elise D. Thus do our minds unto our bodies bring alluring attributes of all desire, until our hearts beat coupled up in fire that burns with some luxurious sweet sting. Sometimes we lie upon the breasts of spring as gods might lie, and when such joys transpire, we seek a cave and with a savage ire, as perfect animals we kiss and cling. For we are savages and gods as well, the heirs of earth and all the heavens hold. As long as clay encompasses our souls, all bygone ages in our present dwell. God were not man, whose passion dyed earth cold, and man not God, who found them not fresh goals. End of Sonnet 43.